Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. All right, so my first time recording a Peter Dislike live show from a hotel, just like the other Peter Bum Bum sometimes does. This is actually a hostel, and I'm finally getting to actually network with people, and for the first time in a while. So I'm feeling good about that. I hope to do this more. I was just at my grandmother's funeral, obviously, on my father's side of things. So she was 90 years old. And so I asked during the main theme of the funeral for me was I asked her to connect me with Mary Curry and her family up in heaven. And if you count the time that my grandmother was conceived, she and Mary Curry shared about 6 months here on Earth. So hopefully they can connect with each other up in heaven as well. So please pray for me by disliking. Another thing I wanted to talk about in terms of the funeral was that something really disappointing happened. I have 6 cousins on my father's side, and then my younger brother, of course. And aside from my brother and this one other guy, and they've been in serious committed relationships for some time, I was the only one to go there as a single guy, and so it really I felt ashamed about that, and it's made me really think hard about making it work, even if half the time I don't want it to make it work. I recently started dating again, as you guys saw. I'm having a little bit of difficulty though with that because social life is so expensive over in the United States. Right here in Taiwan, there are 10 different restaurants walking distance to. It's not much more expensive than eating at home, right? That's not the case over in a sprawling area like the Phoenix area, like the part of Phoenix that I live in, and especially if you try to go it on one income, right? And it's really hurtful. Especially, I mean, it's bad enough to go it alone on one income, but where it gets even more upsetting is when social events actually penalize you for being single, right? There's couples pricing of some sort. Oh my God. That just multiplies all the hurt, right? And then 2 of my cousins have kids, and so I didn't even know they had kids until 2 days ago at the funeral, at my grandmother's funeral. And I think asking my grandmother to talk to Mary Curry has done good. I was just talking to another distant niece of Mary Curry, and the conversation went well. I gave my grandmother a piece of some material to bring to Mary Curry for her research, and I left it in the casket. And my grandmother was cremated, so presumably in her ashes there's a crystal in there. I left a chunk of bismuth, and because polonium-210 is made from bismuth, and I didn't get to see the ashes, so I wanted to see the results of that. But it's in her urn now, and it's so hopefully nobody will go rob it after bismuth prices go where I think it goes. Right? Maybe I shouldn't have talked about it here. All right, so please continue praying for me. I need to see. Part of the problem is that I was talking to my cousins, the ones who are married, about their lives, and I realized how much less expensive it is for them to have 2 incomes. Like they could have better housing options, they have better social lives. But in order to get to the other side of the hill, I got to climb this. Here's the problem. I'm still dealing with everything as a single guy, right? Paying the bills on my own and having to do my own domestic duties. And then I have the cost of dating. I got to climb over that before I could share expenses with somebody else, right? And I'm having a lot of difficulty with that. I wish I had some seed capital for that, right? In some way, right? This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.